Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're out for a nice fall trail ride, headed up big levels to the Bald Mountain Jeep Trail. It's a nice gravel road along a tree line. It leads to a parking area or staging area before you hit the main trail. It's a good place to air down before you hit the main trail. Once you make a left off of that road, you start and there's a sharp left turn. And the Bald Mountain Jeep Trail begins. You start around 1,000 feet above sea level, and you head up, I believe, to the top where the lookout is right at 3,400 feet above sea level. So you're kind of climbing the whole way. The trail is pretty well established. It's a popular trail in the George Washington National Forest. It's mainly rocky, with some dirt on the way up, so you have some rock obstacles, high clearances, necessity in a lot of the places. So the trail runs pretty consistently through the woods. You do get to a point where it gets pretty narrow, so this is a pinstripe worthy trail, at least at this time of the year. There's a clip coming up where you can hear the branches scraping along the paint. So if you love your paint, this is probably not the place for you. But it's a beautiful day, beautiful trip, and the trail, like I said, was pretty much empty for our entire ride. We did run into a couple folks who were ahead of us, but otherwise it was a really nice, easy day to kind of explore the mountains and see the color change as the elevations came. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. So sit back and come along for the ride with us. As we get through some of these rocky sections, it's definitely wise to have air down ahead of time. When we were at the parking area, we aired down to about 20 psi to make the trail ride a little bit smoother. I was running in Off-Road Plus and 4-wheel high with the front sway bar disconnected, and that got us through pretty easily for all of the day. Here we caught up to one of the groups that was ahead of us. There's a pretty good rock obstacle with a couple pathways. As you'll see as we come around the corner, the Jeep ahead of us wanted to take one of the harder lines and was having some trouble getting hung up as we went through it. So we ended up going around where that rock was, just because it makes the transition and the trip a little bit easier. But you can see here where he's hung right now on his differential, his rear differential, and so he struggled a little bit to get around it. So but we took the line to the left just because we're not interested in breaking stuff. But there's there's opportunity to do all kinds of normal or more difficult trail components as you move forward. This trail has an offshoot that is a little bit more of a technical section, and we actually got to the top of the loop as we head toward where the overlook is, and we made a right going to the going down the technical section. We got about, I don't know, a quarter mile down and through this rock section area, and decided that we probably needed to head back up because we were going back to where we came from. So we had to turn around and then come back up through this little rock section, which isn't bad. You just got to take your time. So at the end of this trail, you get back up to where the main trail that runs back to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we get to where the overlook is. So you have an option to go to the left, which makes a little bit of a horseshoe, which takes you to the overlook. If you get to this point, and even if you're tight on time, I recommend highly that you climb this little rocky section to the overlook, because it has a view of the valley and the mountain that is well worth the time to get up here. And then once you come around past where the overlook is, you're right back on the main trail headed to the parkway. So we all kind of collected up here up to the top, took a break, and then just kind of admired Mother Nature's colors. It's like I said, it was a beautiful day out, and we're in the color change. The elevation right here is like 3,200 feet, and you can walk right down to the overlook, and this is what you see. So beautiful country in the George Washington National Forest, and this kind of marks the halfway point of the trip. The back section is all mud. we came up upon a group of young men in 2 Nissan 4-wheel drive trucks. Evidence that you go through a puddle too fast and your truck won't work anymore. So these guys had stalled from the last mud puddle that we went through. They hit it a little bit too fast, and the other guy was able to pull him off the trail so we could continue. They did end up finally coming out toward the end as we had finished and had aired up. They finally got the vehicle started after they dried some stuff out. But this is one of the mud puddles that, or mud areas. There's probably about 10 or 12 of them that you have to cover as you head down the trail. Some of them are deep. The bottoms are all fairly hard with just some silting. So it's not really super muddy, but some of the water gets to be pretty deep. I guess the deepest one, the water came up over top of the front bumper on the Jeep. So pretty substantial if you're not in a lifted vehicle. So it's been dry for some time, so the puddles are not as deep as they have been.
Keep going through. Damn.
We're almost to the end of the trail here. We're kind of going through some high forest. We get to a bunch of camping areas that you can access pretty easily from the parkway, and there are some camping spots all along. I think we counted probably like 15 or so both all on the left side of the road, on our left as you head out, right if you come in. So, and they're accessible by pretty stock vehicles for the most part at this point. So good place to come and camp either at the end of the trail. All that is first come, first serve. So you kind of have to plan your day accordingly if you want to camp up here. But beautiful day, beautiful trail. All right, guys, so this is Big Levels to Bald Mountain Jeep Trail. It was a great day out on the trail. It took us about 3.5 hours or so to complete. Really enjoyed the time. Nothing was too terribly technical. You know, a little bit of rocks, some water, a little bit of mud, and just a general good time. We'll be heading to camp here in a little bit. We're camping about 20 miles from here for the night, and then we're going to hit another trail tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and comment, subscribe if you'd like to be notified of the next video. We really appreciate it if you're a current subscriber coming back and watching us along for our adventures. So like I said, we got another good trip planned tomorrow for Enchanted Creek. It's another trail outside of Buena Vista, Virginia. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and this is Fisher Jeep Adventures, and we will see you next time.